Have you been looking for homes, or you're just hearing about the real estate market and you've heard things about multiple offers and buyers buying properties without doing inspections, and you're wondering, how does that work? And what does that mean? In this quick video, I'll explain if home inspections are required or not, and what happens if you choose not to get one, so that you will know the pros and cons of this option before even considering it when making an offer on a property. So if you're in a real estate market similar to the greater Portland market in Maine, it's been a pretty hot market for a while, and a seller's market, honestly. So you've probably heard about multiple offers, houses selling for cash, people not doing inspections, all kinds of crazy things. Well, it is certainly true that this is happening with some homes, but it's not happening with every home. But when buyers are in a situation where it is multiple offers, they're trying to figure out how to make their offer more attractive to the seller. And despite what many may think, a home inspection's not required to get a home loan. An appraisal may be required, but a home inspection is not. The intention of a home inspection is so that the buyer can investigate anything they would like to about the property before finalizing the transaction. So they can do a general building inspection, look at the septic, test the water if there is a well, look at hazardous material. Whatever the buyer would like to investigate, they can do when they have an inspection contingency. When there is an inspection contingency in place, the buyer can do those inspections and go back to the seller and potentially renegotiate or terminate, or they can move forward with the transaction and the house as it is. Maybe there's multiple offers on a home and a buyer wants to consider going without that inspection contingency to make their offer more attractive. When you opt to go without the inspection contingency, you now don't have the opportunity to go back to the seller to renegotiate necessarily. Now, the seller may decide they would like to renegotiate with you, but they are not obligated to. So maybe you still do an inspection and you find things out about the home and it's not satisfactory to you. And your options of getting out of the transaction may cost you some money at that point. A lot of people, when they waive the inspection contingency, don't end up doing an inspection at all. And sometimes that means there's some surprises when you move in and things that you're not going to get money back from the seller for. So the pro of waiving the home inspection is to make a more attractive offer when you're in a multiple offer scenario. The con is that there may be some surprises and you may lose some money if something comes up that you're not satisfied with and you decide you don't want to move forward. My ultimate advice here is that it is up to you and what you would like to do, but really talk to your real estate professional if you are considering waiving a home inspection. This is the biggest transaction of your life and the biggest purchase, and not something to take lightly. So make sure to really talk it through before just deciding to waive that contingency. I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, please check out my other video where I talk about the difference between down payments, closing costs, cash to close, and earnest deposit, because we all know it can get a little confusing. So I explain the difference between all of those in my other video. As always, if you have any questions about Portland or real estate in general, always feel free to reach out. I am always happy to chat.